The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Holiday season upon us. Very difficult to believe, isn't it? Right here on the Local Show.
I checked the bank balance. It's here.
Yeah.
I checked the bank balance. It's here.
You know, speaking of that, and I don't know how other people, you know, how their family dynamics work, but with us, it seems every year. Well, of course, we can't get rid of the kids, and we have a middle daughter. And her birthday is on December 11th. And then we have our son, who's on December 18th.
Oh, my goodness.
My niece is on December 18th, the same time.
Okay.
And then, of course, my father's birthday is the last week of November.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean, it's like, oh, my gosh, all this money. It's like gifts. And, you know, you look at the bank account and you go, oh, my goodness. And then you have dinners, of course.
Yeah, my birthday was November 9th, Tom.
Yes, I know that. Okay. Well, I got you that beautiful.
Yes,
did you get the card?
I did.
Did you?
I did. Thank you. It's working great.
I wanted to get you one of those carts from Mad Cart.
Yes. Oh,
in the shape of a fish.
That'd be really big at the apartment complex. I bomb around on my golf cart.
You could hit all of those little ponds that are around there.
There we go.
In your golf cart.
There we go.
Very nice. All right. Well, look, we got some special guests here today, and this is going to be fun. Fun interview, folks, so turn your ears on if you have to turn them on. Nicole Anzalone can help you with that.
That's true.
Dr. Nicole. Bob Carbone is here with us. He's the owner of Piano and Organ Center, along with Gloria Roberts. Full disclosure, Gloria Roberts is Steve's mom, and she still decided to come on the show.
And she did. It's awesome. Yeah.
Which is amazing. And the reason why she's here is because she plays the organ that Bob Carbone and the Piano and Organ Center has given to the airport.
Yes.
It's on loan.
Yes.
Right?
Permanent loan from God.
Right.
As Rush Limbaugh would say.
Yes. And that's over there. And she plays the organ. And there's a piano over there, too, isn't there?
Yeah, a little grand piano, Tom.
Yeah.
A little Yamaha, I don't know.
Wow.
A big one.
Yeah, very nice. All right, well, let's start talking to Bob here. So, Bob, how are you?
Good, very good. Thank you for having me.
How is it that you're getting younger and I'm getting older every time I see you?
You know, I don't know.
It's not true, Tom. Your eyes are going to pot, let me just tell you.
Do you take Ginsana or do you do a regimen of vitamins?
You know, I just get up and get dressed and go to work. The beauty is going somewhere and doing something.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Every day is exciting.
And you still play an instrument too, right?
Yeah, I love playing. I do a lot of teaching. Yeah. I work in the store. I get to see Gloria almost every day.
That's wonderful.
It's just it's a gift I've been given.
You know,
I
think musicians live long because they have purpose.
Absolutely.
And the creative mind. Now, my dad is 82, retired, and he's in 3 bands down in Georgia.
Yeah.
So every time I call him, and I mean this sincerely, this is not just for the show.
Yeah.
I call Dad and I say, "Hey, Dad, how you doing?" He says, "Hold on, Tommy, I got to turn the metronome off." Because he's always practicing, and he has to turn the metronome off.
Yeah. You don't get to where you're going if you don't work at it.
Do you get a lot of seniors that come into your store?
Oh yeah, yeah. We sell a product that, believe it or not, everybody's thought about owning, playing, or enjoying.
Yeah.
So under those 3 circumstances, people are coming in all the time. We have music, we give lessons, we have a product that, believe it or not, at some point in your life, you've wanted to do that. You know, and
sure.
So we're always constantly getting traffic.
Even people who, didn't grow up in a musical family, I think, want that later on in life. And I know that I've always wanted a really nice organ.
I've always heard, and I remember this from my childhood, is like, we give free organ lessons. So you took the barrier out of, I'd like an organ, I'd like to learn to play. Yeah. But then you folks have always done lessons, and you always made them kind of fun, and there was a social element to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a beautiful store in North Syracuse. It's about 8,000 square feet, but 25% of it is designated to education, educational purposes. We love teaching. We love watching people learn to play. It's a real high. You can buy a piano on the internet, but what we do is form a lifestyle. And that's the best part of what we do. It's exciting.
How many years have you been in the business?
52.
Wow.
52 years.
That's a long time.
I know
And did
it.
you start off? Were you a musician? Were you a teacher or anything?
I was
or just a salesman?
I taught a few lessons, and the man I worked for at North Syracuse Music let me work the floor every Sunday night from 2 to 3 in the morning because they didn't want me to talk to real people. But I did observe people that did talk to real people, and I learned the trade. And I'm lucky enough to still be able to do this.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. It really is a blessing. There's a day I don't get up and think about it.
So more pianos, organs. What's
Now it's more pianos.
Okay.
It used to there was a time when the organ was dominant.
Yes.
But those days have gone. We still sell organs, but the piano is taken over. Keyboards have taken over. Synthesizers have taken over.
That's incredible.
So, but the organ, we have a few people that still love to play the organ.
Right.
But there is a big
Just
shift.
love the sound of that organ. I took music theory throughout my career, when I was going to college. And one of the people I took theory from was Paul Fiorenzi.
Oh, Paul Fiorenzi.
Yeah, remember him?
Oh, yeah, accordion player.
Yes, accordion. And he also played organ at Raphael's.
Yes, he
when
did,
Raphael's restaurant was
and I was
strong.
privileged enough to play a program with him at Syracuse University at Hendricks Chapel.
Oh,
He and I were, and he was a wonderful.
Did he have a
wonderful
monkey?
guy. Wonderful.
No.
Okay, no monkey. Oh,
he was
different guy. Okay, just checking.
Wonderful man, though. Humble
Yeah.
man. Yes.
And a genius player, but he used to light up that organ over to Raphael's. So I know what you mean. During that time, even in the 80s, I think all through the 80s, there was that resurgence of ballroom dancing and the organ.
You couldn't go to any restaurant without hearing an organist. If you went to Mr. Mike's or you went to wherever and the Red Fox or the Red Slipper and Carrier Circle, there was always an organist. But those days are gone. You go in there now with an organ, they throw you out.
So it's more keyboards. Here's my question. I have I think a 64 key, right? With 64, okay, a 64 key keyboard, but I hook it up to my software.
Yes.
So if I want to do something for a commercial or whatever, a little ditty, I can hook it up to that.
Yes.
Are people going more that way, or do they want the built-in sounds into the unit?
Both. A lot of people want to buy an instrument. It's in a box. You bring it home. You plug it in. You push a key down. It sounds like a piano. They go,
and it's got the speakers in it and everything.
But some people like these pianos to talk to a computer.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you talk the computer to the piano, or the piano talks to the computer, you can literally play a few notes. You look on the screen, it prints it out in sheet music. It's wonderful.
It prints it out in sheet music.
Yeah, isn't that something? I haven't done that yet.
Or we have little kids that come in, they're like 10, 12 years old, and they'll be sitting at the piano, and they'll do this, and then you'll see them get their thumb drive, they stick it in the piano, and then they stick it in their phone or their computer or their laptop, and then they hit the printer, and they walk in the other room, and they get a piece of sheet paper comes out of the printer, and they fold it, and they give it to me, and he goes, I just wrote this song for you. I go, when? He goes, 3 minutes ago while I was sitting in the chair waiting for my lesson.
Isn't that incredible?
How much fun is that?
Unbelievable.
So the technology is to the point where if families want to get a keyboard, it isn't that's a piano.
It's an education.
But it is. But you're not rolling in a big piano. No. There's some shortcuts. And you made a point earlier, as opposed to going on the internet going, I don't know what I'm buying. They can come in and mess with it, play with it. And you told me before, this was a while ago, our prices are better than what's on the internet. People think they get a deal, and they really don't.
What we do is we match every price on the internet and then lower it. We have a policy. If you find the product you buy from us on the internet for less, we refund the difference in cash plus 10%.
That's wonderful.
So let's talk a little longer. Gloria hasn't got a word in edgewise because Bob's stealing the thunder here,
Tom.
Bad. He doesn't feel bad at all.
We'll definitely talk with Gloria here. And once again, Gloria is Steve's mom. And Gloria, are you 51?
Yeah. Plus 40.
91 years old and still going strong. And we'll get her thoughts on playing the organ over at the airport. And we'll continue our conversation with Bob Carbone. He's the owner of Piano and Organ Center, and you can see them online at pianoandorgancenter.com. Stick around. We will come back to this conversation on The Local Show.